Hello, my Cancer friends. It's Misty Dawn with Dawnsdivinetarot, here to bring you your love reading for April 2018. I hope everything finds you well. Much love to you guys. So this is general reading. If it resonates or it doesn't and you want more clarity, please email me, dawnsdivinetarot@gmail.com, or you can message me on Facebook. I'll have everything listed below, so you guys can contact me, if you need a reading for your specific situation, because I love generals, but sometimes we get 4 or 5 stories and it's hard to pin down. So personals are so much clearer and they're just for you, and it's just, yeah. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Ooh, so you're starting with the Tower this month, Cancers, or you just went through with the Tower. Page of Cups, Nine of Cups, Judgment, Four of Wands, Four of Swords. Interesting. All right, guys, so it's like you just went through a breakup or a separation. You went through some kind of hardship with the Tower here. It was meant to happen. Something blew up, pushed you out of your comfort zone. Usually this isn't like a happy occurrence, but what it does is it gets us out of situations that we're not meant to be in, and it pushes us toward being able to make ourselves a new way of life and a happier, the possibility of happier options and situations. Yeah, death, something ended. You could have been dealing with a Scorpio, but I feel like something came to an ending here. It's over. Whatever this Tower energy was, it's done. You know, things have to die in our life sometimes. It's not scary. It's the way life is. Not everything can last forever. It feels scary, though, when it first happens. It's traumatic, and it's not what we want, but sometimes that's what's best for us. Yeah, Judgment. This is, again, the same message. You know, things have to die to be reborn. Things that don't serve us anymore. This is exactly what Judgment represents in this deck. You know, things dying so new things can be reborn. Cycle of life continuing, you know. But you're divinely guided and you're not alone. You see that little hand up there? So whenever you get scared or nervous or worried, reach up, ask for guidance, understand that you're not doing this alone. It's all part of a divine plan, much greater than you could ever imagine. And you can, you can let that pain go. Give it to God, give it to your higher power, whomever you believe in. But understand that it's just setting you up for something so much greater. Yeah, setting you up for something so much greater. And look what we have that came out. Six of Wands. This is you getting something so much greater. This is you getting victory. Finally, someone is coming around and saying, I see how wonderful you are. Now, Cancer, you guys know that you're wonderful. So you shouldn't, need someone to tell you that. But isn't it nice sometimes to hear those words from people? Yeah, you're being celebrated. You may have an offer of love coming in with the Page of Cups here. Or you're making an offer of love to someone after something ended. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Maybe you're going back and forth on whether or not to make that offer. Or, if you just recently went through a breakup with a Tower and Judgment and Death here and everything, it could be that you're wanting to start off something new with somebody that you just met, but there's a little part of you that is still holding on to the past, and everything in the future is kind of up in the air, and you're just really emotional and you're just not quite sure what to do, but again, just remember, you're not doing this alone. This can talk about people being, being interested in or involved with somebody who is far away, with the ships in the background. You know, maybe you're interested in making an offer to somebody who doesn't live near you, but you're kind of afraid as to how they will, they'll take it because there is distance between you. And it's always hard to get back out there, especially after you've experienced a breakup, you know, and if you haven't just experienced it, then you are finally healing from it. And you went through some trauma before you did heal. Yeah, the Hermit here. You could be wanting to make a love offer to a Virgo. And the Hermit is the Virgo card. And you're just not sure how they're going to accept it. Maybe this is the person that you went through hell with. And now you're coming back and you're saying, you know, I want to do this again. You know, you have Judgment twice. Judgment can also, especially in the Soulmate deck, represent a renewal, reviving something. You know, maybe you're finally going to offer that love to someone who you've been missing, dreaming about, thinking about. If you're not involved with a Virgo, then it's possible that you're just very much contemplating, thinking about how you're going to do it, you know, looking for guidance in the dark, you know, asking someone for guidance. Eight of Pentacles, you really protecting this though. You see how he's sheltering his loves. He's keeping his stuff close to him. He's worked hard on this, or he's had these feelings for a long time, he or she, remember general, but you know, it's been something very guarded, so it might be really hard to come out with them. Which I know, Cancers, you guys kind of get a little, you know, you don't like to share so much. But look at that. You know, go ahead, take a leap of faith, be the Fool. The sun is in the background. You've left the past behind with the Tower and the Death and everything. You have victory coming on. So just be the Fool, you know, be lighthearted. If you really care about somebody, don't be afraid to reach out to them. You know, doesn't mean it'll go anywhere, but at least you know where you stand so you can finally move forward. Okay, now this person looks at you as if you are a dream come true. Whoops, let me throw it. But the Nine of Cups is about someone who is dreaming about you, missing you, longing for you. They have a lot of emotions for you, but it's not complete. You guys haven't come together, and they're doing this all on their own. Justice, it could be that you're dealing with a Libra. So definitely if you've got a Libra who is in love with you, or, you know, I'm seeing Libra and Virgo for sure, and Scorpio. But it can also be that karmically things are going to start to work out. Things are going to start to be more balanced, where in the past it wasn't. Perhaps it wasn't the time for you guys to make your relationship work. And now you're finally going to take a leap of faith and go ahead and offer something to this person. Because I don't feel like this is somebody new with how intense the feelings are. I feel like this is somebody that you've known. And maybe they're wanting something fair. Maybe you haven't treated this person so great in the past, and so you message this person and they're like, you know what, if you want to have something with me, then I need equal communication. I don't care if you know, if you're scared, I'm scared too, but you're going to have to talk to me. You're going to have to open up. That's probably what they're asking from you. And that's difficult, right? But this person I feel this person is very mature in their feelings. They've got a lot of feelings, but they're very strong. They're not going to break whatever way you decide to do, but they're going to ask for something fair, and they're not going to accept anything less. Okay, Cancer? And then we have the Star. It could be that you're dealing with an Aquarius. It could just be that this relationship was meant to be. There's healing involved with this relationship. One of you is a healer, or together you heal. Together you have something that can heal, others. It could be that this is like your twin flame or a very intense soulmate. But this is definitely divinely guided, and it's something that was pre-planned from the beginning. It's not something that just happened. King of Swords, could be that, you're very on guard with this person, or this person is very on guard with you. And that can be the case if you have a history together where things haven't always been so great. All right, so now let's look at Judgment. So what Spirit is suggesting is that you give somebody another chance, or somebody give you another chance. Now, I don't feel like it's this person that you just went through the tower with. I feel like this is a completely different energy. I feel like this is somebody that you've known for a long time, or you've been together with for, you've known this person for a long time. And you're like off, you're saying to them, or they're saying to you, let's try this again. Let's go ahead. You know, maybe it didn't work because there was anything wrong with your connection. Maybe it just didn't work because, you know, it just wasn't the right time. Yeah, the Sun, it definitely could be twin flame energy here. Very strong connection, you know. This is happiness, love, a really strong connection. I mean, this person is everything to you, and you're everything to them. Such fertility and joy and just amazing things here. 8 of Wands. Yeah, there's going to be something, some kind of communication. I don't know if you're going to reach out to them. I kind of feel like you are, because you have the Page of Cups there, but there's going to be somebody who's reaching out for a new start. Probably text messaging, probably from far away. Could be, you know, email, I don't know, but it's definitely like depicts, you know, separation, long distance. And again, we have this ship in the background. Whenever I see that, it always makes me think of people who are far away from each other. But there will be some kind of communication. But somebody may not be willing to participate in the beginning. Okay? You may reach out, Cancer, and they're kind of like, I'm not really ready to take your cup. You know, you hurt me a lot in the past. Yeah, I know we're connected. Yeah, I know that we have this weird vibe when we're together or whatever, but it scares me. Now, Spirit is saying, you know, you have the 4 of Wands. Now, this again is 11-11. You know, this again is another twin sign. It's also about partnership and love. 6 of Cups, again, another soulmate connection. I mean, this is people who've been together over lifetimes, the spanning lifetimes, you know. You go old to young, you know, young to old, whatever. You know, we have this idea of there's a constant stream. You know, if it doesn't work out in this life, then it will work out the next one. We will always come back together because we are connected, right? We make each other happy, you know. We start off with this beautiful, lovely friendship and connection as kids, you know, and then we grow old together. I love that. Anyway, it doesn't mean that we'll grow old together in this life, but eventually we will, right? 3 of Swords. Yeah, there's heartbreak around this connection. You know, there was cheating, or somebody was in a relationship and it just is not. Yeah, there's pain. You know, yes, you have this connection, but there's pain surrounding it. Knight of Cups. Yet, even through this pain, someone is still going to make an offer. You know, the 4 of Swords talks about contemplating. So maybe you're going to stew and you're going to sit on reaching out for a while because you're just not quite sure on how this other person is going to react. It's been a while maybe since you've spoken. It can be really intense if it's your twin, or an intense soulmate connection, karmic connection, because those things are, they're scary, you know, those feels, those emotions, it's scary, right? Because they're so overwhelming. You may need to do some healing and some really work looking in before you can kind of make that happen, right? 3 of Cups, but very celebratory card, you know, coming together. Something is going to bring you guys back together somehow. But again, be careful. You know, 3 of Cups also talks about third-party situation. It doesn't matter if you're twins or intense soulmates. You know, if one person is in a partnership, you got to karmically wrap that up before you get emotionally involved with somebody else. Yeah, King of Wands. Could be there's a fire sign here. Aries, Leo, or Sag. Maybe you're involved with a fire sign, or this person is involved with a fire sign, but I kind of feel like somebody may not accept that cup that you're offering them, or because they are, you know, not quite ready to go at it with you because either you're in a relationship or they're in a relationship. Empress. Yeah. Taurus, female Aries, a partner to an Aries. A beautiful woman. I mean, this is everything anybody could want. You know, she's the queen of all queens. She's motherly. She probably is a mother. But can also be the other woman. So, you know, just be careful with third-party situations. Magician. Well, Cancers, I think that, you know, no matter what happens with love this month, whether or not this person decides to message you back or take your cup, I feel like, you know, you guys are going to be able to manifest the love that you want. It just may not be in the timing that you want it to be, but it will happen. So just give it some time and patience, and, you know, be careful, because it may not go where you want it to, like I said, but we have an ending here, something ending. People being on guard. Somebody's going to end something. I don't know if they're going to end it with you, or you're going to end it with them, or you're ending it with somebody else, or your twin is, I don't know what's going on, but some kind of ending is happening. It could be so that you can be together. It could be that somebody chooses not to be with you and they end it, or vice versa. 9 of Cups. So there's still this dream, but it's still not fulfilled. Like, there is still something that is not making it a 10. It could be that communication is lacking. Other people are involved. The Chariot. Yeah, this is you. If you want divine movement forward toward your dream, you're going to have to take the first step. Make it happen. Okay, guys? All right, so this is way longer than I was trying to make it. I'm sorry. Woo! Retreat flew out. So maybe you need to retreat from the situation entirely. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. It could be, but that doesn't mean that it needs, you know, it probably is the romance of a lifetime. It's probably the romance over many lifetimes, but, you know, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I feel like this goes hand in hand with that 8 of Wands. You know, even if they choose not to respond to you yet, or talk to you, or whatever, like, I think it's in your best interest to get it out. Like, maybe you've held on to it for a long time. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. You know, you guys may have been going through separation for a long time. But I love how we have worth waiting for. You know, divine timing is at work in your love life. You know, we go through separation sometimes, and that's hard. But have faith that it's all meant to be the way it's meant to be. You know, there is something that's keeping you apart for some reason. It doesn't mean that it's forever, but it's for now, you know? All right, Cancers, that was kind of all over the place. I feel like I rambled a bunch. I'm sorry, but much love to you guys. Email me if you want clarity, dawnsdivinetarot@gmail.com, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.